Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back reacting to another episode of Lucifer. This is the final season of Lucifer. Season 6, episode 1. It is called Nothing Ever Changes Around Here. So, where did we leave off with Lucifer? Well, last episode was the big fight with Michael and all his angel minions. Chloe ended up dying in that fight and going to heaven, where she got to hang out with her dad for a bit. But Lucifer could not handle that, and he ended up going up to heaven, even though they had like the magic TSA protection going down. He almost burned up, but that ring kept him alive, and then he gave that ring to Chloe to make her immortal, and so she came back to life and was about to beat the crap out of Michael and kill him. But then Lucifer, like, due to his like self-sacrificing actions of the finale while in heaven, like, he comes back down, like he's given a second chance, and then he is crowned ruler. He's given the blade, and he's like, what's up, I'm God now. He cuts off Michael's wings, and that's how last season ended. So presumably going into this, he is either early days as God. There might be a time jump. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it is the final season of Lucifer. So presumably some big stuff's gonna go down. We'll see what happens. Also we had Mr. Set Out Bitch, previously in hell, was able to make it to heaven by overcoming his guilt, which possibly leads to other people being able to do that, like Dan, which would be really cool. And I feel like he was in the trailer, maybe, or something, or he was in something. I forgot. I think he's in the final season in some capacity. I don't know in what way, though. But before we do this, before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions to me, including the rest of the final season of Lucifer. And then if full-length reactions are something that interests you, consider checking out my Patreon. I post all my full, uncut reactions in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. Because this is the first episode of a season, the full-length reaction is going to be available for free for anyone, so you can check that out and see if it's something you're interested in. Also, over on my Patreon, you can become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, let's jump into Season 6 of Lucifer. Got the white tux on. Does that mean he's in God mode? Shouldn't you be in the super silver city? What are you doing down here, bruv? Is this like a? I feel like is this what happened in like season 1? I feel like the same thing happened.
I know you.
Probably.
Yeah.
I used to work for the LAPD.
Is that right?
Oh yes. Crime-solving devil. It was great fun, but that's over now.
I feel like this is even the same cop from season 1, right?
Hold on a minute. I do know you. You're the officer who likes to drive fast with his siren on.
Yeah. I was afraid you wouldn't recognize me. Got that sweet Foxtail for my bike antenna right there. I got that and like a ton of cocaine.
That's okay. Interesting choice.
Well, it wasn't all good.
Yeah, tons of cocaine probably ruined your life.
And my wife left me.
Mm-hmm.
She took the house.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But my new house, a boat. Yeah. A lot of great characters down by the marina. You got any more of that money like last time?
No, man, you're gonna spend it all on coke. He does. He just gives him a bunch more money.
You know, magic for our last night?
Well, what could be more magical than magic?
I don't know. Isn't magic just a little goofy?
Goofy. It's skill, cunning, and deception without.
Yo, what are you gonna
actually
do
telling
about
the
your
world what's
daughter?
not.
You're just gonna have someone babysit her for eternity?
Puzzle to solve.
No.
Tomorrow, you'll become God, and then you'll know how everything works, right?
Theoretically.
No, I think it's very...
I was thinking on the drive over.
He doesn't want to hang out with you.
To start tomorrow. I mean, we're having so much fun. Grandma.
Is he nervous?
Grown 3 times the size thanks to her time with Trixie. Why don't we just extend our vacation?
Oh yeah, she does have her grandma. I forgot about that.
The final show of Magna the Magnificent.
This guy, his act looks like 100 years old.
120 to be precise. The first Magna created one of the most.
Death. That guy looks cocky. He's a murderer.
I will literally.
Dude, this guy's gonna be super dead when I open the gate. You're gonna open this and this man's gonna be hella dead. Like super, super dead.
Resurrection!
A dead body. Dead body. Yeah. Called that shiz.
He's good, isn't he?
No, he's super dead.
Did you hear that? Is that coming from...
Where there's someone in the box.
You said not to touch anything.
Hey, yo, bitch, open the gate. Open the box. Come on. You're just gonna let the protege chill in there? Or it's a clone.
What the hell is going on? Magna! It's done it again.
Erica, how could you miss your cue?
But if he's alive there, then who's that?
Who'd that be? Twin brother? Clone?
Oh, God. Yes, he's hidden in there the entire time. When we show the audience that it's
Lucifer
empty,
doesn't want to know
the interior
the
is
trick.
painted to give a false sense of depth.
Are you all right, my boy?
Oh, don't say anything else, Dad. I'm a lawyer. My father
That
doesn't
guy.
have to answer any of these questions.
Alan, you're an entertainment lawyer?
Not now, Dad.
Well, no worries there, because we're not.
You guys are witnesses. Oh, this is so amazing.
There's still a dead guy. Ella, come on.
I'm gonna have to get your statement before you can be released.
That's fantastic news.
Okay, but that shouldn't take long.
So Eve, have you ever actually been there?
I have not, but what an amazing adventure.
It's like they're going on vacation.
From heaven to hell.
That's
So
weird.
Eve, have you given any thought as to what you'll be doing while Maze is ruling?
I'm gonna support my girl in all her work. She's gonna be the greatest queen.
It's like when two parents are talking to their daughter and her boyfriend who's gonna like be a SoundCloud rapper. Maze is the SoundCloud rapper and Eve is the supporting girlfriend.
You're in my prayers. For what that's worth.
What do you mean for what that's worth? I thought that was worth a lot to you, Miss Lopez. Another crisis of faith.
She doesn't feel like anyone's listening.
That was so 2 years ago.
It feels like nobody's listening. Like the big guy's just not there or something.
Lucifer, you're gonna have to expedite this coronation. Get up there, buddy.
As if that could really happen.
If only for Ella.
I'm Keaton Cowell. You probably know me from my Instagram account, BroMagic69.
I don't think anyone knows that Instagram
I
account.
want to see the future of magic.
You know, if Magnar had, maybe his apprentice would still be alive.
Why you say
Not
this?
saying that my work saves lives.
Hey, I really dig how into talking to me you are. It kind of feels like we're already dating. I mean, we're already accessorizing alike.
He slipped that on you. He's super good at magic.
Don't let this ruin your night. Everything is under control.
I think
That
she
is good
wants.
news. I'm sure it's in very capable
They both have
hands,
different
Detective.
reasons for like not wanting to get up there.
So, shall we, Chloe?
And that door's the only way out.
Well, except for the secret passages.
Well, that is a myth. We talk to everyone.
Which means the killer is still
There's
in the
probably
building.
some secret passageways.
Mystery, you guys. So,
Who's up for an all-nighter?
Oh no.
I was bribing a motorcycle cop.
You were bribing a police officer.
Indeed,
Yes.
not for the first time.
Second time at least.
And up until recently, you consulted for the LAPD. And you also claim that you're the devil.
Was the devil.
Now he's God.
Tonight's event was a pretty intimate one. How did you get an invite?
I've been a member here since it first opened.
In 1963.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
And how old would you say you are again?
One time works very differently in hell, so...
A
Go
trillion?
with ageless.
He's just sensitive about his age. I mean, even I don't know the real number.
And just out of curiosity, how are you?
Well, he did have a sword fight recently.
Although I did recently never kill a magician. I mean, a mentalist maybe, but not an artist like Jared.
Kill a mentalist. Like the Mentalist from CBS.
Thank you.
They're kind of cute. Working together. Little fist bump there.
This is just fantastic. This is what I'm going to do.
What?
You're gonna make flowers?
Dinner parties. Just parties of all kinds. You know, like I did in the Silver City. You could rule hell, and I could run the social calendar. I can meet everyone, and I can...
Who are you going to bring fun to? The tortured, damned souls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Duh.
Well, it's not just damn souls, right? I mean, it's your siblings too, Maze.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, they can have the fun.
With your family. Amazing.
Yeah, no. They're walking, talking garbage. I'm keeping you far away from them.
So who's she gonna hang out with?
I'm joining the police force.
What?
Yeah. I've been in the police academy for a while now, and it's going well. Dan's parting gift. You put the application in for me. Well, I guess I just wanted to see how
This would go.
you know everything was going to work out first. And honestly, I thought that you would do nothing but make fun of me.
Oh, I will.
This is the greatest gift you've ever given me.
This is Carl's job now.
Carol.
What?
Carol.
Really? Ooh.
Lucifer, he's got the wrong person. We have to solve this, or an innocent woman might go to jail.
I mean, you need evidence. You can't just be like, hey, we suspect you the most of everyone, so you're going to jail.
Actually,
Chloe, look, I know you miss being a detective, but we're at a different stage of our lives now.
Well, are we? I mean, you just told me that you've delayed the next stage again. Look, this isn't easy on me either. I'm starting a new day job in heaven and the commute daily alone.
Understood.
What are you doing in heaven?
Miss Lopez, a question?
I don't have a thing for Carol at all. I don't think he's cute.
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, you do.
You said you didn't feel God's presence anymore. Is that such a bad thing?
Yeah, dude. I mean, being ever present is God's whole thing.
That's what makes the big guy the big guy.
He's always there.
Right, but surely he can't be always there. I mean, doesn't God have personal matters to attend to?
Yeah, but he could hear Ella whenever.
The only thing that God cares about is caring about us.
Well, not the only thing. He did quite like NCIS.
Doesn't matter who you are or what you've done, if you are...
He is there for everyone. Or at least he's supposed to be.
Yeah, guilt trip him, Ella.
We're already accessible.
Tell me, Duran, what is it you truly desire?
I want to be Magnar.
Do you?
Do you know how many viewing angles you have to cover? Instagram, man, it's way easier.
You just gotta cover one angle.
You should have thought of that before you killed Jared. Turn around, you're under arrest. Turn around!
Miss Decker! Can I talk to you for a second?
Also, that's not enough to arrest him.
I don't want to talk about hell.
Maze.
Okay, you don't know how to serve cake either.
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to go.
You don't want
I
to
thought
go
you
to
wanted
hell?
to be the queen.
Disappoint you.
What?
I know how.
I like it here.
I don't want to go to hell either.
Hell no. I mean, hell yeah, but hell no. No to hell.
Yeah, I love you. I love our life. I could do this forever. Forever? I could marry you tomorrow.
Do it.
Okay.
Bet you won't.
I mean, not tomorrow.
Did we just get engaged?
Mm-hmm. Now Linda's happy.
I mean, who benefits?
The lawyer.
Did you say the son practices?
No, back up, buddy.
Wow, he's quick on that, man.
$1 billion franchise is cool, but no, magic's not cool. It's art, right, Dad?
Is that what this is about?
Money? Yeah, it's about your legacy.
And I was gonna help you bring it into every home in the world.
But instead, you cut me out and anointed Jared to honor the traditions and all that bullshit.
That's what happened with Jared. Move him to the ball with you.
All you ever cared about was your own greed and desire. You are the one who's selfish.
You didn't care about the consequences, and look at what you've done.
You are not worthy of your father's
Okay, so now he's talking to himself. Got it.
Just drop the knife. You know there's no way out of here.
Except the secret passageway.
That's where you're wrong.
No! No!
Damn it.
No! Somebody find me something to pry this open with now!
Now, hurry!
Just hit the same thing he did. Or just bust the wall down. She's still got that. She's still got all that jazz from last season. She's been keeping that.
God needs to be selfless. He needs to care about all of humanity.
And he doesn't. He just cares about his own desires.
I'm scared. I'm scared of
Losing you?
mean for us.
Does he think that if he becomes God, like, his own personal relationships won't mean anything anymore?
After God himself has been on my couch, it's very difficult to go back to normal problems. It's like, okay, I'm sorry you slept with your yoga teacher again.
I helped save the universe.
Yeah. Listen.
Plus, she didn't want her best friend to go to hell and not come back.
No problem is too small. Whatever good deed you do in the world, every act matters.
Wow, you're real good at this, Amenadiel. You should be a therapist instead of a beat cop.
That's very insightful. I don't know if I'm there yet.
What do you mean?
Or if I ever will be.
You're just gonna care too, like, I guess once you've seen the wonders of the universe, how do you go back? It's like in Doctor Who when he drops the companions off back at home after they travel with him. It's like, how do you go back after seeing everything there is? After experiencing all that wonder, how do you go back to the little people problems and just not care?
Out.
Are you kidding?
Yes, it is. Come on, that was totally it. Did you not hear
I thought that was the guy from Key and Peele.
I'm still in hell. It still sucks. Berlioz still sucks. Ping pong is not his game, dude.
Hey, I'm getting better.
Bro, it's been almost 1,000 years down here, and you still can't keep Folly going, so...
Daniel, I have commanded the demons to not touch you. You are the first soul ever in this purgatory. I've invented an entirely new afterlife for you, so I apologize if Berlioz's serve isn't up to snuff.
It's more my backhand that's weak.
Dan, you gotta move past your guilt, buddy.
I'm sorry.
It's the only way you're getting out of there.
You know what, man? Every time you come down here, you give me hope. And every time...
It's like in
you disappoint me.
Avengers.
You let me down.
Don't give me hope.
Don't come back here unless you actually have the answer.
As you wish.
You see that? That's never happened before. You think it means something? I doubt it.
Probably did mean something. Yo, Berlioz, you gotta get that backhand going, man. Is someone sitting on the throne now? Who be on that throne? Tell me who you is, Miss Boots.
Okay, all right. So,
so that was an interesting first episode back. You know, Lucifer is not quite ready to become God, and I don't think Chloe's quite ready to become God's wife yet. Like, they're still both in that kind of, I mean, purgatory-esque area of, like, they're not in the same roles they were as regular people, I guess, but they're not willing to take the next step and go up, right? So Lucifer's been pushing off his coronation, and he just, like, because he doesn't feel worthy still, which is like, it's like, come on, man. At this point, like, what, like, how do you not? he keeps finding something to not feel worthy about. Like, for so long he's like, oh, I don't feel worthy to be an angel, and now I don't feel worthy to be in love with Chloe. Like, I don't think I deserve her love. And now he's like, I don't feel worthy to take up the mantle. Like, technically, yeah, he won, right? Like, he won the battle, and he is he's the one that's been elected or whatever. Like, he won the war. He's gonna be crowned, but he still doesn't feel worthy to go sit on the throne. It's like, bruh. I think he's gonna have to take a note from whoever just decided to sit on the throne of hell. Like, no one's been occupying it, so whoever that is just like, you know what? This is mine now. Like, none of you guys want these thrones. I'm gonna take it. Maybe he just needs to take a note from Ms. Boots, who just sat on there. I mean, you know, Maze doesn't want the throne. Eve doesn't want the throne. Lucifer doesn't want a throne. Chloe may or may not want a throne. She still just wants to be a detective. Like, no one knows what's going down. Even the only person of any of these people who seem to want be more than what is in front of them, like want beyond and want more, is friggin' Linda. she's like, bruh, screw this human trash heap of a place. I have my eye on bigger things. It is just like, come on. But yeah, so Lucifer, he's putting it off. He runs into this cop, which I think we ran into this. Is this cop from season 1? I think. Maybe. I feel like, well, I know we've met this cop before, and like we've literally seen Lucifer bribe him, right? I just can't remember when it was. I think it was season 1. Was that like the opening of season 1? I feel like it was. Like, if I went back and watched the first episode, I think this is how the show opens. Was him driving through LA and bribing a beat cop as Lucifer. But he takes Chloe through this like magic place, right? Because he wants to experience some more wonder in life, because he knows when he becomes God, he's gonna know everything, and some of the things that he likes the most about Earth, like the wonder, the fun, the mystery of all the stuff that's going on, like, it won't be there. It'll take the shine off some of the things he likes most about this place. He's kind of just like thinking of his own desires, right? Like, that's why he doesn't feel worthy, is because he's still just thinking about himself. And he still doesn't want to be God for the right reasons. Like, his reasons are still wrong. And like, even like him, like, going up to heaven, being God, and like bringing Dan to heaven, like, he doesn't think that is a thing that he can do, because it like eliminates free will, I guess. Because like that, at that point, then it's like, if God is the one deciding who goes, regardless of what they've done, or in this DC universe, they don't there isn't the, you know, whole Jesus aspect. I don't even think they've ever, have they? I don't remember if they've ever brought Jesus up. So, you know, so I guess in this DC universe, it's kind of just like your own personal actions and guilts are what determine whether you make it into heaven or not. And if Lucifer interferes / changes that, then that takes away free will. I don't know. So he's been trying to help Dan in just kind of like work through it so that he goes by the rules. I don't know. But yeah, they're in this magic place and a guy dies. I think my first guess was the lawyer, and then I was like, no, that's too obvious. So I switched it up, and then turns out it was him. And Chloe just spends the whole time trying to be a detective because she, you know, it's very tough for her to, you know, not be a detective in that situation, right? Like, she retired from the LAPD technically, but she's just been, I feel like she expected things probably to move along a lot quicker, right? Like, she's like, bruh, I retired, like, I could have kept working for the LAPD. If you're never planning on going up, why did I quit? Like, so she's trying to do this job. She misses it a lot, getting in Carol's way, but he's also a good detective. He's like, bruh, 1, stop getting involved, but 2, you're also a capable detectives. So help me out here. And they find out who it is. You know, Lucifer's still delaying this. He gets some insight from the magician's son. They could have, I don't know why this just came to my head. They could have made it, instead of his son, it could have been his nephew, and they could have done a cool crossover tie-in with C.S. Lewis's book, The Magician's Nephew. But no, yeah, the interesting cast of characters to suspect. But Chloe, she's got the power stick thing that slides in between in the daggers and all that jazz to make the flaming sword. She's gonna keep that because she's like, I don't like not being armed. So she's gonna keep that. Ella she got it down bad for Carol, even though she doesn't want to say it. But then yeah, Linda, she's like trying to do some therapy on a celestial level because she can't go back to regular therapy. She's like, I'm a therapist, but I don't care about your stupid LA problems of sleeping with your yoga teacher. Like, I've seen the beyond. I helped save the universe. I'm a bigger deal than this. And it's like, Amenadiel's like, bruh, you need to chill. Small people problems are cool too. I'm going to be a beat cop after I was literally an angel. Like, he's still technically an angel. Like, he's like, I was literally the right hand of God fighting wars on a heavenly scale. And he's like, bro, if I can get over my own ego, like, come on. I mean, I feel like even she called him out last season for being like, bruh, you think you're better than us? And he's like, yeah, I super am. Because he is. And now she is like, I can't go back to regular stuff because I've seen what's out there. And for some reason, a lot of people, if you haven't seen Doctor Who, you might not get where I'm coming from here, but like, it immediately made me think of Doctor Who. I feel like there's been a few episodes here and there where, a companion, the Doctor takes a companion and he shows them all these wonderful things, shows them the universe. And then he's like, all right, time for you to go home. And you're not going to be hanging out with me anymore. And it's like, how do you go back to living a regular life when you have seen what you have seen? Like, so I understand her mindset in that respect, but like, she's got to be okay with it. Like, it's not up to her. She's not the one that gets to control whether or not she is involved with celestial things. So yeah. What else went down? Oh, let's talk about Lucifer and Dan. So Dan is just chilling. He's chilling in hell, playing ping pong with some demons. I think that was a demon. It was maybe a demon in a cop person skin suit, maybe, or maybe it was just a cop named Belios. But Belios sounds like a demonic name. And he sucks at ping pong, like he can't learn the game. So I think it was a demon, just like in a skin suit. You know, what was probably supposed to be part of Dan's hell, and now it's just kind of purgatory, because Lucifer, being former king of hell, now future god, is like, hey, don't torture him. You know, although maybe in order to break free of his guilt, he needs to be tortured. Maybe that's the key. You know, maybe that's why Lucifer can't find a way for Dan to get out, and every door they try doesn't work, because they're not going through the process, right? Maybe in order for the right door to appear or whatever, you know, Dan has to be put through the ringer, in a sense. Like he has to go through those trials, and, you know, his hell loop has to manifest, if that makes sense. I don't know, but he's learning. He's playing ping pong with Belios, and Belios sucks butthole. But he tells Lucifer, don't come back until you know, because Dan's upset. He's like, bruh, I figured this shiz out. Like, why am I down here? And he's like, Lucifer, don't come back until you figure out actually how to get me out of here, right? Because he don't want to be there, obviously. And unfortunately, he might, you know, Lucifer's directives might be overruled here soon, with whoever Miss Pumps is, Miss Boots, just sat atop the throne of hell, because no one wanted it. You know, Maze was like, nah, fam, that ain't me. I like it here. Eve is like, sick, I'm gonna stay here with you. Lucifer doesn't want it. Menadil don't want it. So it's just kind of sitting empty. So whoever Miss Thang is just sat up there and like, what's up, hoes? This is mine now. Maybe, presumably, it was some angelic being, right? Like, are they gonna have to go through the whole? Is it going to be another war, right? Like, they got to go through the whole rebellion from God type thing, or is she just going to be allowed to just chill there? Who knows? But that's some of the mystery going into the next episode. So yeah, right now that seems to be the most pressing question. Like, the biggest mystery right now is who done sat up on that throne, yo? Like, who be popping a squat on the demonic porta potty up in the sky? Who knows? Yeah, I think that's all I got. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 1 of the final season of Lucifer down below in the comments. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions to the final season of Lucifer or any other show that I'm watching on the channel. And then if full-length reactions are something that interests you, consider supporting me on Patreon. I post all my full uncut reactions in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. For the first episode of this season, since it is a new season, I will be posting that full-length free on Patreon. So you just have to click the link in the description and you can check that out and see if it is something you are interested in going forward. Also, over there, you can become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.